buoyed by an effervescent start to the season, Albion travelled to Chelsea for a Carabao Cup tie featuring some familiar faces, who almost provided a route to the next round.
Sanchez with the error, and Pedro just over.
Instead, the team was left to rue missed opportunities, as Nicholas Jackson conjured up the evening's decisive moment. On to Aston Villa 3 days later, where an uncharacteristically poor performance led to a crushing defeat. Some contentious decisions contributed,
but no, it stands, but the goal is given. A pretty incredible decision in my book.
And any brief hope of a fight back was extinguished by Ollie Watkins completing his hat-trick.
Onto his left and it flies in. Hat-trick for Watkins.
As Albion conceded 6 in the top flight for the first time.
I haven't seen the offside goal back, but that wasn't the reason we lost the game today. I think it went wrong for a reason. We weren't good enough. I think we let ourselves down. We let the fans down that travelled all the way out.
The biggest responsibility is mine because I am coach.
Front right, hold front right.
Time to put on a brave face as the squad reassembled for the annual team photo at the Amex, ahead of the club's first competitive European away trip to Marseille's imposing velodrome in southern France.
Let's start strong. Andiamo subito forte, Danny Welbeck, Ansu Fati, Mo, subito, Jason, subito. Forward, control, guys, with personality. Straight forward, with personality, anche fuori dall'Inghilterra, guys, to nowhere,
Albion's first ever away assignment in Europe. Can the Albion prevail in Provence? And space for the fullback. The 1-2 as well. Great ball across, great goal. Marseille lead. And onto it is Harry. Brighton hoping the damage doesn't get worse here, but it might, and it does. 2 in a minute for Marseille. Fati guides it. Brilliant stop from Lopez. Well here, Lamptey, now Mitoma cuts it back, should be 2-1, it's 2-1! Gross on the score sheet, Brighton back in the game. Vitinha's in, what a block from Lewis Dunn. Absolutely crucial. It'll drop here for Lamptey goes down, penalty! Pedro against Lopez, he doesn't miss from the spot, and Albion on course for their first points ever in Europe.
Sabato. 6-1 Saturday.
2-0 primo tempo.
2-0 down first half.
Ammazza i tori.
That can kill the Bulls.
Invece voi avete fatto una grande partita tutti.
But you made a fantastic game, everyone.
Per quello sono orgoglioso ancora più del
That's why I'm very proud.
Delle qualità nostre abbiamo mostrato il 30%.
We have shown our qualities only at 30%.
Pascal, e sono stato abbastanza per pareggiare la partita.
And we're enough to tie the game.
Sei d'accordo, Pascal?
Do you agree, Pascal? Yeah. I'm used to saying the truth.
E quando le diciamo qua,
and when here I'm telling that,
è meglio perché
it's better,
la mia famiglia siete voi,
because my family it's you in terms of football,
e quindi bisogna dirsele giuste.
And so we have to tell each other the truth. 2-0 after 20 minutes,
e 2-2,
and then 2-2
al velodrome,
in velodrome,
al massimo,
is the top of the top.
Bravi.
Lasting memories made in Marseille, not least for fans on a delayed flight which also had Tony Bloom on board. He made sure no one would miss Albion landing their first European points.
They will take you to the stadium, all being well, you will make it for kick-off. Up the Albion!
There'd be little rest. Rejuvenated Liverpool next up, and another 4-goal thriller with Jurgen Klopp's side caught out by the razor-sharp Simon Adingra.
Oh, Adingra's won it back here. Adingra racing through and he passes goal. This is brilliant from Adingra.
Albion on top until Mo Salah turned the game on its head with a quick-fire double.
Nunez, Elliott's in left for Salah, sweeps it home, and Liverpool are level. Oh, given away, Liverpool could be in the lead here. Oh, penalty's been given. Salah against for Brook, and Salah, too much power in that. And Liverpool lead.
Another examination of Albion's resolve. Ryan Gravenberch could have killed the game off. Instead, the door was ajar, and the skipper pushed on through.
March curls it in, dangerous, and it's in! Lewis Dunk equalises!
Liverpool went home relieved that João Pedro let them off the hook late on. 2-2 for the second match running.
He knows it, the Amex knows it. That was the golden chance to win it.
I'm really pleased for the performance. I think we played maybe better than Liverpool. I'm sorry if I say like this because I have a big respect for Jurgen, but I think we played better.
The challenging fixtures kept on coming with a trip to the European champions. Manchester City had suffered a rare dip in form, in danger of 3 successive league defeats for the first time under Pep Guardiola. A fate they were determined to avoid, racing to a 2-goal lead inside the first 19 minutes.
Haaland's onto it, and Haaland fizzes it into the corner. He's back amongst the goals.
Not quite home and dry, Ansu Fati's second-half strike kept the contest alive and had City sweating, finishing with 10 men after Manuel Akanji was sent off in stoppage time. But all the points would remain in Manchester. Back to European action as a club of impeccable pedigree arrived in Brighton. Ajax were 4-time kings of Europe, but this year, like Albion, still seeking their first win in Europa League Group B. The Dutch side's season was engulfed in turmoil. Hedvigus Maduro was holding the fort for Ajax, but the Dutch giants had no answer to Albion's dominance.
European heavyweights, Ajax are the visitors to the Amex Stadium in the Europa League. Oh, how times have changed. Another chance tonight for the Albion to record their first ever competitive European victory. Can they pull it off? Mitoma, save, it's in! João Pedro does it! They've plugged away all evening in this first half. Adingra cuts inside. Good work from Adingra. Into Fati this time for 2! Fabulous from Fati. Brighton double their lead. And what a move to do it. And that's it. It finishes at the Amex in the Europa League. Brighton and Hove Albion 2, Ajax 0.
The first win in Europe is such a special feeling. You felt like a sort of a relief as well after the game with the fans. Kind of funny, the Gava said before the meeting, I don't care how we play, but just win for the fans. You know, they deserve it. They stand behind us as well, especially after, let's say, the Aston Villa game, how they were keep singing and everything. So yeah, this one was for them. Yeah.
Come on, Anthony. Get in there, mate. Get off me.
3 points.
After a first ever European victory altered the outlook for that campaign, the aim was to get back to winning ways domestically. Fulham, though, had avoided defeat against Albion in 6 previous Premier League meetings. When Evan Ferguson found the corner of Bernd Leno's net, the Seagulls looked likely to break the jinx. Before that opener, Paulinia's clash with Pascal Gross had gone unpunished, so no prize for guessing what happened in the second half as the Fulham curse struck yet again. Filthy weather and a frustrating result.
We are really disappointed, really frustrated for the result. We lost 2 points. We were really unlucky and we are sad for it.
On Merseyside, Albion faced Everton for the first time since that chastening 5-1 defeat at the Amex in May. Vitaly Mykolenko's 7th-minute strike deflected off Lewis Dunk to threaten a repeat.
Oh, it's there! Mykolenko gives Everton the lead.
But the skipper wouldn't be having that and seemed to have equalised with a magnificent volley.
Great delivery and smashed it, what a finish!
Before VAR got to work, calculating he was an inch or two offside. No luck there, but fortune finally smiled on the Seagulls when Ashley Young diverted Matoma's cross over Jordan Pickford, rescuing a point with 6 minutes to spare.
Albion have their equaliser, richly deserved. Kaoru Mitoma once again for the Albion. Brilliant.
All set next for the Amsterdam Exodus and the quest to beat Ajax again. Since losing at the Amex, they'd appointed new interim manager John Van Skip, who put a spring in their step with back-to-back victories. Even so, among the thousands of Albion fans enjoying the trip, confidence was high.
One of the greatest nights of our lives. Win, lose or draw.
2-1 to Brighton.
Yeah, I'm the same actually, 2-1 to Brighton.
I reckon it's going to be 4-1. I reckon we're going to smash them.
You Mystic Hearty here. The spirits are very strong now. Albion 2-0.
Come on. Good luck, boys. Go. Adingra, he finds Fatty, charges forward, massive chance, and Fatty slides it in. Brilliant finish. And Albion lead at the Johan Cruyff Arena. Fatty racing goalwards. Fatty slips it to Adingra. Big chance. This Adingra. Brighton have control at the Johan Cruyff Arena. Oh, and it's in. Is it? No. How has it stayed out? Albion can count themselves very, very lucky. And there it is, the final whistle. Not just a good night, but one of the great nights in Brighton's history.
Prima vittoria in trasferta in Europa, no?
First win away in Europe, no guys?
Per me anche.
For me as well. 70 minutes, great.
E poi grandi lo stesso che abbiamo sofferto.
And then great also when we started to suffer.
Però voglio vedere sabato
quanti
si presentano con la mano così.
Saturday will come
a dirmi voglio giocare.
to knock the door to tell me I want to play.
Non ti permettere di non farmi giocare, voglio sentirmi
And I
dire.
want to listen, don't leave me away.
Okay.
I want to listen that.
Dobbiamo fare 3 punti con lo
We
Sheffield.
have to make 3 points against Sheffield
e giocare
and to play pam pam pam.
Come il secondo gol, eh?
Like the second goal.
Strepitoso, eh?
Amazing.
Amazing. Ok, bravi ancora.
Like Fulham, Sheffield United have been a thorn in the side through the years. But the Premier League's bottom club looked no match for Albion when Simon Adingra summoned up a sensational early opener.
Great run from Adingra, still going, and Adingra's in. What a run! What a goal!
One-way traffic, but some profligacy in front of goal, combined with Mahoud Dahoud's second-half red card and a Sheffield United sucker punch, brought a 4th league draw in 5 and more frustration.
It's a bad period, unlucky period. We lost 4 points, 2 against Fulham and 2 today, with 2 shoots on goal, and I think it's an unlucky moment. I don't like the 80% of England referee. I don't like them.
There was a hat-trick of reasons to be cheerful off the field. A new deal for Steele, plus Kaoru and Evan also committed themselves to longer contracts. With the club never far from the headlines, its ever-growing importance to the area was revealed by some startling figures. An economic impact report showed Albion's heroics the previous season contributed £612 million to the local economy, creating jobs for almost 2,000 people. Some of the hardest working people in Sussex right now were Albion's medical team, striving throughout the international break to get a side fit to face Forest. Zerbi included 5 under-21s on the bench at the City Ground, then lost Ansu Fati and Tariq Lamptey within 35 minutes to add to the problems. Heavily depleted resources, but Roberto and his merry men were up for the fight in Nottingham.
Now Gibbs-White charging down the right-hand side and whipping it across. Great delivery, and the header into the corner. It's Anthony Elanga with the opener. Brighton pour forward, Gross in space. Good ball into Ferguson. Ferguson curls it. Oh, what a finish! Back amongst the goals to equalise for Brighton at the City ground. Gross with another chance to pick across, and that's well picked, brilliantly picked out by Pedro. Oh, that is some header to find the net from there. Albion in the lead. Gilmore shapes it to the back post, Dunk heads it across, and Brighton have a player down in the area. It's a penalty. Pedro being held by Chris Wood. Penalty perfection once again from Pedro to give Albion a 2-goal cushion. A collision in the box. Anthony Taylor has been asked to have a look at this, and Nottingham Forest have a penalty. And it's a red card for Lewis Dunn for his protests. A little stutter, and Gibbs-White sends Verbruggen the wrong way, and Nottingham Forest are back in the game. Roberto Zerbi is orchestrating every pass, every tackle, every run. Hudson-Odoi now from the left, nodded across. Oh, what a save from Verbruggen! Maybe a match-winning save, and that's it. Brighton win, and look at the celebration from Roberto Zerbi.
It was a big emotion, and my celebration, our celebration, is because we are suffering too much. We are suffering too much in this moment, and we wanted to win. We wanted to celebrate with our fans.
He's very invested. He's very emotional, and like he can't help himself. You know what I mean? Like I see it at the end. Like he wouldn't be able to just walk over to the fans. Like he can't help himself. That's him.
Look how much it means to everyone in blue and white. It's a huge win, a monumental win.
I want to ask you about that red card, because Lewis Dunk was fantastic, as he always is for you. He's your captain. Are you a bit disappointed that he could get sent off for 2 yellow cards, both for dissent?
I don't know. I think for sure he made mistake. He wrong in that situation. I don't know what he said. Maybe it's like his gaffer, no? In terms of passion, in terms of emotion. Yes.
We have another English expression: people in glass houses shouldn't throw stones.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
Jakob, you go away for 19 months and you come into a game like that. That's you probably weren't preparing yourself for that, I don't imagine.
Yeah, tough game to be back, but yeah, I'm very happy. Finally, like you said, after 90 months, after very tough times for me, very grateful for the medical staff and for my teammates and for the fans for amazing support during my rehab, and yeah, very happy.
Amid the chaos in Nottingham, 18-year-old substitute Jack Hinshelwood got some more minutes under his belt, following in his father Adam's footsteps and continuing the Hinshelwood dynasty.
But it is a big chance for Jack Hinshelwood.
The youngster soon had another chance to shine. With 10 players in the treatment room and Jan-Paul van Hecke suspended, in the ancient city of Athens, De Zerbi put faith in youth. A handful of under-21s joined the squad in Greece. You didn't need to be Pythagoras to understand the equation in the Greek capital. Win, and Albion's Europa League odyssey would definitely continue in the new year.
The stage is set, the stakes are high. Can Roberto De Zerbi's side deliver yet more heroics? Ferguson rolls it, blocked and out for the first corner of the evening. Zuba looks up and Verbruggen had to tip it away. Zuba still going, and Zuba cracks the post. A really good ball as well, Igor having to scramble to get back. Massive chance for Verbruggen. Another important stop from the Dutchman. Pedro could be in here. Pedro brought down. No, says the referee. And he didn't need long to have a look. It's a Brighton spot kick. Pedro against Stankovic. ice in his veins. And Brighton go absolutely crazy in Athens. Brighton on course for the win they require, thanks to João Pedro. Real danger here, Veltman perfect. And Kasinovic is sent off. Ferguson, brilliant save from Stankovic. Oh, good ball, very good ball. Oh, just wide. Duffus is in and he blazes it over the bar. And there's the final whistle. It's glory in Greece for the Albion.
We feel a great emotion, for sure. We showed the soul, and we are very proud because it's a historic day for Brighton, for our fans, for our club, and for us.